Real Madrid is going to beat Arsenal. Mark it, today's date, April 12th.
Today's the 14th.
14th, all right? A day before they play. And I think they're going to do it. Let's talk about the Champions League. Who do we got? Who do you got? Who do you got?
I mean, if there's a team that can...
If there's a team that can...
at their home, it's them. I don't think they do it, though.
Why? But you... Hang on.
All right.
You said how many times can Declan Rice play a game like that?
Dude, those free kicks were insane, dude.
Right, so
like, when was
can,
his last free kick besides that?
I think they said it was like 2022, something like that. I saw.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a stat.
No, he said he's made free kicks before, I think. The point is, if there's any team that can win, it's them on their day.
Declan Rice played inspired, dude.
He played his socks off that game.
Dude, those free kicks...
No. I mean, that was. I think if there was any kind of like watching the game, you saw that the second that he came on, the second that he made those goals, like lifted.
Yeah, it changed the whole goddamn game. I mean, those things were nuts. But I don't think Real Madrid comes back.
You don't think they comes back?
They got to make 4.
All they need to do is tie it to go to extra time penalties.
I mean, they can. They always
I don't think they're going to win by a goal differential, but I think they can get there in overtime penalties.
Okay.
I think they can run them into the ground mentally. I think mentally giving them that tough game is going to be where it's at.
I mean, they're going to
Real Madrid's Real Madrid's not coming in there to just like bend over.
From the moment that whistle starts, they needed a goal in the first 10 minutes.
It's going to be a good game.
It's good. It's going to be really good.
Any thoughts more on Real Madrid and Arsenal? Because for me, that's the game to watch.
Yeah, even though it's 3-0, it's a game to watch.
Even if it's 3-0,
yeah,
it's a game to watch.
It really is. That's my thought on them. Barcelona, I think, cruised by...
Wait, hang on. Let's not skip. Why do you think Real Madrid didn't play so well when they were at Arsenal's Casita?
They just didn't look... I mean, they're going on a little slump lately. I don't know if you've been watching their games.
Let's play Mbappe's red card over the weekend. That was insane.
The amount of people...
It doesn't have anything to do with Champions League.
The amount of people also saying, like, oh, if that's a red card, and then pull up a different clip of, like, him getting stepped on the back of his calf.
Yeah.
Those are two fucking different, like...
I think they're saying he's only going to get one game.
Oh.
Or something. He should
get 2 games.
He should get 4.
That's tough.
Good thing that has nothing to do with Champions, so no one's like suspended. I think the only person that can't come in is Camavinga. I think he got an extra yellow.
Double yellow.
So he can't come in. But the team that's coming in is pretty stacked. Arsenal, even though on goal difference they are not the underdog, but I still feel like they are the underdog because it is Real Madrid. And they've shown it time and time again, especially last Champions League. They got all the way to the end in amazing fashion. So that is one team I'm not ever counting out.
Yeah, I'm not counting
I don't know where they pull that magic that they're known for, that they will pull it off. So, game to watch. Moving on, PSG, Aston Villa. The game's dusted.
I don't think that one's going to be much of a game.
Game's dusted.
I think PSG...
What did I say?
You did say that. No, you did say that. You did say in our little bracket thing that they'd go to the final.
Yeah. And they look it.
They look scary.
Yes.
Which would be it's kind of funny, though, because Mbappe's not there. His first year not there, it seems like they're going to make a further run than having all of them there.
All of them, yeah, because they were stacked. They had arguably 2 of the best players of the last 2-3 years.
I mean, Dembele's playing crazy. So is that one dude, the Turkish dude, or whatever the fuck he's from.
Yeah.
I can't even say his name. I don't know where he's from.
Yeah,
we'll put it up right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah.
But, dude, he's so good. Like, where the hell did he come from? Barcola up front.
No,
they're good. They look good.
They're on a team on a mission. And there's something, I don't know if you saw this, but Luis Enrique had... I saw a thing about his philosophy about soccer and playing and all that kind of stuff, and like being happy, and like kind of, it was really crazy because his daughter passed away some years ago, and he kind of encapsulates a lot of that moment into his life. That he's like, it's like, of course there's a sadness because she's gone, but the way his perspective is like, but I had time with her. It's like I had this time, this moment to enjoy, and I think a lot of that he's like putting on the players. It's like, enjoy the time that you're doing this. Enjoy yourselves, because I think a lot of the PSG in the past, the past at least like good 5-10 years, at least the last 5 years for sure, the pressure that they had to like get further and further.
Yeah, and it was also because like they were bought at such a high price, and they're like, you know what I mean.
And you're not performing. It's got to give you some. I think at some point it just stops being fun. You're just like, I don't. What are you know? Mm-hmm. So I think he kind of. It's obvious that these guys just are not the same. PSG. There's a couple players that weren't part of these older squads. There's a couple that are. And it's just really, I think they're really awesome to watch. I love the way that they're playing. I think they're going to get it to the final. Moving on, Dortmund, Barcelona.
That's washed for me as well.
Barcelona's just taking it.
Yeah, Barcelona clean house.
All right. Barcelona, I haven't watched their game, so you're going to have to tell me this. How are they looking compared to these other teams that we're already talking about? To your Real Madrids if they get through, to your Arsenal if they get through, to PSG when they get through. How are they looking like compared to those teams?
And I'm not sure if the bracket is, because I'm kind of blanking right now. Do PSG and Barcelona, can they reach the final?
No, yes, because PSG would play against Real Madrid or Arsenal.
Yeah, that's right. And Bayern and
yeah,
Inter.
so they're so Bayern Inter on the
okay.
Yeah. So yes, they can.
PSG and Barcelona strictly on how they're playing in this tournament. Barcelona and PSG look
the
like
best,
the final.
The best teams.
Yeah, because the way they tore through Dortmund too was Dortmund's been playing well this year. They made them look like
they've never touched the ball.
Yeah, like Swiss cheese.
I'm going to get your thoughts after this. So, obviously the stars, Yamine Yamal, that kid is looking ever more like he's living up to the
hype at 17.
Yeah, he's living up to the hype.
That's ridiculous. But the thing is too is that it's not only him. Is he like playing lights out? Right, you know what I mean? You also got like
it's a team effort.
No, but it's not that. You also got like 4 other 19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
That are also playing lights out. Mm-hmm. Pedri. Mm-hmm. Good God. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Kubiasi, the center, whatever. Mm-hmm. The right back, Blade. They're all really good, man.
Yeah.
They're all like playing.
Yeah.
Rafinha. He's not young, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're all playing well.
They're all, Lewandowski seems rejuvenated. Like, they're scary, dude. Like, I don't think, as fun as PSG was, or as great as they play, I don't think they beat Barcelona.
Okay. That's your... Well, I'm going to get to that at the end. I'm going to get that to the end. Bayern Munich, Inter. I haven't seen the games. I just know the results. Bayern Munich shouldn't be in the situation they're in because they lost the first leg. So that's the one tricky thing for me because from all accounts, Bayern Munich is...
On paper?
Technically, the better team there, but they lost.
Honestly,
so I don't know how to deduce what's going on with that game.
Honestly, that was just so close of a game. It wasn't really that.
Martinez is, is going to
It didn't look that like kind of like out of everything we saw, didn't stand out for me. They make it to the next round. I think Inter beats them.
You think Inter beats them?
I don't think Bayern gets through. But I think that's also then where Inter ends.
Because they have to go against Barcelona. All right. We're getting to past the first leg. I made my prediction at the top. I want to get your predictions. Barcelona goes through semis. Inter goes through semis. We're there. We're at the finish line. Barcelona takes it.
Barcelona.
That's how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Barcelona gets to the final.
My only hiccup now is Real Madrid, because I had a Clásico final on my bracket.
Right. Well, let's get to that. So that Barcelona gets it to the final based on what you've been seeing, all that stuff. This is what your prediction is.
Yeah.
Barcelona at the end. Let's flip to the other side. PSG goes through to the semi. Real Madrid, Arsenal. We don't know. But how are you feeling? I need your decisive decision on this game.
I think Arsenal go through.
Arsenal go through.
I think they hold off like some weird 3-1 situation where they lose. Right? Yeah. But I think they also
lose.
I mean, sorry. No, I mean, they lose the game against Real Madrid, yeah. Like, let's say I see Real Madrid scoring 3 goals and then upset by 1. Arsenal. Arsenal just needs 1 goal.
Right.
To hold them off, you know what I mean? Right. So
that's how you're saying
I see it like that. I don't think Arsenal's going to go out there and put another 3-0 performance, but...
Okay. So, Arsenal go through, PSG goes through. What's that look like?
PSG
goes through.
I think
so you're calling it PSG, Barcelona in the final.
I mean, yeah, my bracket's wrong.
Right.
Let's also say that I had Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Right. But who makes it? Who makes it to the? Who's lifting up that trophy at the end?
Barcelona.
Barcelona takes it.
I think so.
All right, you heard it here first.
Crazy.
Juan says Barcelona takes it.
Who do you think takes it?
And I think based on what's going on, I think I agree with the final. I think it's going to be PSG and Barcelona. And I'm going to agree. I'm going to say it's Barcelona.
Okay, and then a little side note, a little sprinkle of spiciness into this. Does then Yamine Yamal get the Ballon d'Oro next year?
Wow.
He won the Euro.
Yeah.
Right? This all counts into what do you do international.
Yeah,
right? That's a big reason why Vinicius didn't win it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. He's going to be in contention.
So he won the Euro. He's going to win the league in Barcelona.
Yeah.
He's going to win the Champions League. Yeah. And it looks like they're going to go play the Copa del Rey against Real Madrid to the final.
Yeah.
So if he wins 4 cups at 17, does he get a Ballon d'Or?
I think it'd be a hard argument to not give him.
Or is he too young?
No, there's no such thing.
There's no such. I
don't believe in that. I feel though that it'll be hard to argue that point. It'll be hard to argue, and if it becomes that thing of like, I don't know, some weird asterisk because he's too young or some weird thing like that, then that's going to be really. But based on what's been happening, and if it continues and they win and all that kind of stuff, yes, 100%.
Okay,
100%. You heard it here first. But I also want to know what you guys think. Who's making it to the final? Give me your predictions in the comments. I want to know, are we wrong? Is Juan wrong? Because he knows it all. And can you debate him? And who do you think is going to go to the final? Who's going to lift up that trophy?
They probably can't debate me, but it's fine.
All right, you heard it here first. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody. Suck it up.
All right. It's hot in there.